Today is what, the 10th, and we are doing the him and the her for the day to see what they talking about, what the energy is. I decided to use the oracle for the focus here. All right. Become a clear channel. And it's funny because some previous readings I was saying how this masculine energy this masculine has this kind of ability to kind of channel and pull and grab and pull his feminine towards him, whether he's there or not. So become a clear channeler. And that's important in relationships. People who are truly connected in relationships, the weirdest things, they can have a whole conversation without even speaking, right? That's people that's truly connected within their relationships. So let's see what's going on with the him and the her. We talk about true natural connections. You can put two people that have been together and seriously connected in a room with 75 other people, and they have a whole conversation and be on the same page, and the other people don't know what's going on. That's a real connection right there. Alright, so let's see. Channeling in good energies for the him and the her. So we got the him coming up here, right? As the Ace of Cups. Lots of love energy right here. This is lots of love energy. The gift of love. The gift of the emotions. The gift of hearts. Right? The gifts in the water signs. The Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energies. Okay? So let's see what the her is coming down as. Let me make sure yeah. Alright, and so you have the moon here. So here we have some more water energies. Alright, in some systems the moon is associated with Cancer and in some is Pisces. But regardless, it's water energy. So we have a feminine that's coming down in the water, a masculine that's coming down in the water. This could be two water signs that interact. One that's very intuitive and probably very sensitive. And this masculine is able to show up in the same type of similar energy, this water energy, this nurturing energy. Alright? So let's see what else is coming on here. The Two of Pentacles. Alrighty, and let's see what else is going on here. And you have this Page of Swords that comes up here. Now, dealing with water energy, sometimes, the air kind of changes the ripple of the water, depending on. But this masculine here is able to create changes and balance things out. That's his focus. Changes, balancing things out. Where sometimes, this feminine principle, she may get a little bit rippled, a little bit aggressive, a little bit childish. When it comes to communicating, a little bit rough sometimes, or let's say reckless, not rough. But even when she's communicating, it's coming from a pure perspective, a pure aspect. And she's still very intuitive. And this doesn't necessarily have to just be a water signs. This could be somebody that's dominant with water signs in their charts. Okay? This could be a masculine in another sign that has mastered his water energies, knows how to deal with his emotions, and knows how to challenge and create changes. Right? They're also in another view of it, may be a feminine that's very intuitive, right? Very emotionally connected in, that may not be paying attention to certain changes or balancing outs that's coming from the masculine. And that happens sometimes also. But this masculine can be very nurturing, whoever he is, right? Yeah. And so, right. It's a lot of air energy around this particular feminine also. Okay, so there may be, intuitive messages that come through in reference to her masculine or the way she feels and thinks about her masculine that gets to the acting a little bit, funny and not acknowledging certain things. Now, what it's saying here is there's a masculine here that had to release and let go of some things in reality. And it's very interesting. Some bondages, some bad habits, some people, some places, some things, and was able to get into this Ace of Cups energy to balance out and create changes. So I'm not gonna say that these two couples are not together, but she still gets into her little things, based probably on the fact that at some point this Devil card had to be upright, right? So he still kind of deals with some flack from it, and she tries to deal with it intuitively, or needs to deal with it intuitively. Okay, let me see who's bringing in messages outside of that, because this is a nice bit of people cards around this feminine, and this could also be part of the issue. Let's see if this is somebody actually bringing in messages to this feminine that's outside of their their little thing here. Because sometimes, the air signs, depending on the vibration, there could be a little interference. So let's see. Is there someone else communicating with the feminine in this particular situation? Yep, absolutely. There's somebody else that is that's communicating with this feminine, okay, who's already probably very sensitive when it comes to this particular masculine here, okay, and it's kind of turning her off from him, or little things kind of bounce her back into all of these past things here. So let me look at the bottom of it. The Empress comes down. Alrighty. And the Magician comes down. Alright, listen, feminines. If y'all in a relationship right now, it is important for y'all to have an understanding, and for your masculine, both of you to have an understanding. Like, pay attention to your vibrations with your masculine and your feminine, okay? Whoever's coming through, bringing in communications about the family's wealth, health, stabilities, and and then you have this Magician here. Understand that the underlying issue here is some manipulation. He's stable, or has the potential to be extremely stable, and people may feel some type of way about that. So they may be discussing these things, or you may be discussing these things, and this may be throwing you off a little bit. Pay attention to the vibration. Ask yourself, like, why is this outside party discussing this, okay, in the first place? And is it based upon manipulation, or is this somebody that's coming in discussing your potential ability to be wealthy, healthy, stability, stable, right? Create and manifest generational wealth. Is this in a positive energy or a negative energy? Because whatever's going on right here is putting this feminine in a position where there's certain changes that's being made. He is stable. He is loving, right? He has released himself from certain aspects and things of reality that may be being overlooked by the feminine. And it happens sometimes. And that's why I'm saying that even if you in your moon energy, it's all about your tapping. If you tapping in, you're gonna channel. All right, you're gonna pick up on real vibrations outside of all of the things that's going on. Right. Right. And so this is the discussion. There's discussions and issues that come up from the past experiences, past people, past relationships, things of that nature that may make the feminine a little bit thrown off within a particular partnership or a relationship. But there's things that the masculine has released and let go to create stability, to be able to be a loving energy, to be able to bring balance and change, right? There's certain things that have been sacrificed and continues to get sacrificed to maintain that kind of energy. So what I'm going to do here is try to see where this connect for the channeling is here. So the Seven of Swords, in this case, this would be more so, a sabotage or self-sabotaging kind of vibe right here that may be blocking a particular connection, or has the potential to block certain aspects of connection. If you pay attention, once again, there's a lot of people cards around this feminine. There's a lot of air energy around this feminine. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the moon still speaks of secrets and things that's unknown. Somebody's financial status may be unknown, or be unknown aspects of it may be being discussed. Okay, and this may be a focus around this feminine, her ability to manifest and create in reality. Okay, this may be a whole lot of focus. And also when you're dealing with the pages and the knights, this could be a feminine with two children. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, become a clear channel. Pick up on the vibrations. Is this self-sabotage? Is this backstabbing, sneaky, conniving energy? Is this things that's coming back around from the past, or the past way of thinking, a past way of being, a past people? Did or is this masculine? Did he really change? And what did he really sacrifice for these changes? Did he let go of some of the things that come with this devil card? Did he really get into this Ace of Cups? Did he really create stable foundation, firm foundation? What is it really about, right? And that's why you have to become a clear channel, and you can't let the interferences really interfere, okay? But I'm going to throw another one over here. Right, and so this is a discussion with this masculine. The masculine has, experienced the heartbreak and disappointments and things of that nature. These things put a person, sometimes in this particular case, this masculine had released certain things, which is heartbreak and being heartbroken, or being the one to put out the energy of heartbreak, right? To get into this energy of being the gift of love, and the gift of stability, and the gift of balance, and the gift of seeing things from a different perspective, and being able to sacrifice certain people, places, and things to get things done, especially when it comes to this kind of self-sabotage. And the sabotage really is with the connection, with the communication. Communication is being sabotaged, and that's part of the problem, right? Based off of people, places, and things from the past. This may even be somebody from your past when you was younger that's, still in your energy, okay? So pay attention. Who has been around you for a long time, and, what are they discussing with you? What is the communication? What is the focus on? Especially as you're discussing your relationship with them. I'm just saying, don't let the discussions that you have and the communications that you have outside of the realm of the relationship, hinder your ability to truly connect with energy with your masculine, and vice versa. So anyway, this is the him and the her for today. Speak to you on the next one. Smooches and deuces.